I should start recording. Here we go. Oh, it's the song from Lethal Company. Little teeth marks. Okay, how do I enter this with my controller? Huh? So flippin' excited. Outer Wilds. Except we're not quite ready to start just yet. I will be in a second. I'm just like getting it all booted up, but I've heard good things about this game, so I'm excited to give it a try. Oops. Gotta get on YouTube. Set that to public. Change the thumbnail. I'm like, I really shouldn't try so hard with my thumbnails since I mostly just use them for VODs. Anyway. And then I just do it anyway. Okay, that should be good. Now we can start this one. And wait, will this break it? Let's find out. Okay, it didn't break. And we can go live on TikTok today as well. You see the effort and you appreciate it. Thank you. All of you using the thumbnail that I did for the Backrooms one. I didn't even... I was like, this is going to be too much effort to do. But I thought it was too funny not to make, so I just made it anyway. Brock. How's it going? Okay, we'll go live on... do we go live? Do I even want to go live on TikTok? Sure. I love TikTok. This will be the first thing that I say on TikTok. Once I set my game, where is it? Ooh, it is in there. Okay. Super fan only chat. Yep. Oh boy, I love TikTok. You hear that? You hear that TikTok? I love TikTok. Yippee. Okay. I wish I could see ghost chat while I'm in game. I feel like it's supposed to be always on top, but it's not. So it's kind of annoying. What? You think my thumbnails are great? Thanks. What? Oh, is it because the game's in full screen and not borderless? That might be it. All right, I need to get to the settings. So let me get to the settings. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is so much brighter on my preview. Like, this is like, I can barely see it at all. Like, it is almost entirely black. This is where I can, like, see it clearly. So I think, this one... Graphics, dithering, full screen mode off. Everything as high as it goes. Is there beyond very high? No, okay. You never know if it's going to be like epic or insane or whatever. Okay. What is my hotkey to make it borderless? I forget. I have a hotkey. Hold on. Bear with me. Where is it? Outer Wilds. There we go. A hotkey? Yeah, there's I have a third-party program. Borderless Gaming. I think there's a newer program that people use now, but I've just had Borderless Gaming for forever. It like puts fake full screen on like windowed games. It works for the most part. Okay, Ghost Chat is still not showing up, so I don't know what I'm meant to do to get that to work. I don't know why it doesn't just come with an always on top button, but whatever. I'll just have to figure that out another time. But for now, we'll start Outer Wilds. Who's excited?
Oh, that is a just message. Cheered 100 bits. That reminds me, one time a friend called me up. She was on a hike and said there was some kind of emergency. I asked what was going on and she said bear with me, so I hung up and waited for her to call back. That was a few months ago. I should check in with her and see how the hike went.
Sorry, I was distracted by the things flying around my screen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should just be a little bit more patient. I don't know why they were like so aggressive. They were just flying all over the place. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't open up Kbonk. Oops. Where is it? Kbonk. Someone was in the towel cupboard? Who was that be? Wait, I need to get mine. I didn't even do one of mine.
Oh my. It can't get any worse than this.
Okay. Oh my. Yeah. No. Any essential settings I should change? I don't think so, right? Oh. Yeah, okay. There is an essential setting that I have to change that is outside of the game. Where is RTSS? There's no, there's no, in-game frame rate cap.
I guess I'll just have to throw myself my own birthday party.
Have I watched Mob Psycho 100? I haven't. It is in, like... Like, it's one of those anime that I'm like, oh, I should watch that. And then I just keep forgetting about it. And then I remember it and I'm like, oh, I should watch that. And then I forget about it. Don't forget to turn down the 4-watt settings. Oh, yeah. I don't want that up too high. Okay. The way Boggy just laughed. Ooh. Alright, let's do it. New expedition. Should I have the what is it? Screen aware on? Is that atmospheric? Does it normally take this long to load? Okay, there we go. You'd be impressed if I figure out these puzzles. No IGN guide. Whoa. Oh, you'd like you like charge up your jump. Was it a slate? There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. So this game's like Kerbal Space Program. I think I might just do this. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell in the past, right? Anyways, you'll need to get the launch codes from the Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Whoa! I burnt it. I don't know. Ooh. Some people like burnt marshmallows, but I don't know. Not me. They're not for me. Burnt to a crisp. They just like, they've convinced themselves that they like burnt marshmallows because learning how to roast a marshmallow takes patience, and they don't want to admit that they just don't want to do that. You only like them in Rocky Road. Ooh, a model ship. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sure I'm ready to do it or whatever. I almost hit that guy. Oops. She'll be right. Oh. What the world is that? The Sound Finder? Porphy. Yo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gussin open a bottle of the good stuff. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. An iron stomach is the mark of a true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating a lot of bad things. The world passed over that. Left such a big shadow. You actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. This game kind of loud for anyone else? Yeah, let me check. The peak has hit this, so I'll turn this down just a tiny bit. I'm definitely going to turn it down for myself. Like 5%, right? That should be good. So it's launch day, huh? Hale's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. And the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you build a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Oh yeah, this is definitely Kerbal Space Program. Damn, the days go by so fast. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Oh sure, I made all the instruments you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Ryback's banjo, the Gabbro's flute, and Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. When you hear the music in space, they'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Your soul is mine. Hello, astronaut. My favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Okay. Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you use your signal scope to find us. Last one to find us, last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Signal scope tutorial. Oh, you found me. My hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Oop. I forget that you have to let go of it to jump. There's no half A presses in this game. Full A presses only. There's so many people to talk to. Wait, how do I get up there? Oh, I think you go this way. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. You're welcome.
Will you let go of that stupid piece already?
I bought it for the customer.
Who cares about the customer?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Squidward. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water plant, Giant Steep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to the Giant Steep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. Suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Giant Steep has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up a minute. This is the good part. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Is that all true? Heard it from Gabbro themselves. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably anyway. I guess if you want to know the story's entirely true, you can go see Giant Steep for yourself. I guess I'll go to Giant Steep at some point. Someday. What's going on here? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gustin said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. Just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village where I'm growing up. Ghost matter is awesome. Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Danger. Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance set. Invisible to naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Interesting. Should I jump into it? Traumatize this kid? This is nothing. Okay. Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space today? There are. My signal scope is set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. For science, sure. Hide and seek? Oh, that was the playing hide and seek with the kids. Okay. I'm not even gonna get to the rocket launch today. There's just you open the game and you have to talk to 1,000 people. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. Into my runes. South is the Quantum Grove Crater. To the northwest, we got the Geyser Mountains. To the north, we got Young Bark Crater. Wait, where did he say that was? Young Bark Crater? Oh, look at that. What about this way? Walking, talking simulator, you never actually go to space. Yeah, you just look at it. Here's the geysers. Just like they said there would be. And this way we got, I don't remember. Something. And this way. Some weird runes. Okay. Scout camera tutorial completed. Zero G Cave. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I got Zero G training set up when you want a refresher. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerds getting the better of you? I'm a natural. Personally, one of my favorite tutorial areas. Is that so? Funny, I seem to recall the first time you strapped on a jetpack, we had to come fish you out of the crater near the South Pole. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero G cave and I'm in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last minute Zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make the ship repairs in space. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool. Get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before you first launch. Oh boy, we're gonna go get a concussion. Or you can fuck it, we ball and find out on the job and then be really confused. The devs put all this work into a nice tutorial area that really works with like the story and everything, and then you just ignore it. Because like, tutorial, schmorial, lame. Login, Brock's fallen for Kris Jenner. Orchestrated. Suit up. Okay. I figured this is why they would want you to use a controller, because like orientation and stuff. Floating around in a 3D space. Whoa, okay. You just kind of go. Amen. Tough. Don't even joke, lad. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. Guess where I'm going today? Oh no. No, 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 no way. You want to run off into space? That's your business. But don't make me, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. What's this? Scout launchers, looks like. Kill me in game. Didn't you add Brock specifically because you wanted him to get with Chris? Like that was the only reason you added him? That's useful. She sounds like a beast. Is it all? Okay, yeah, it is all on the same thing. Spin this around. There we go. Click that. I mean, with so many on-screen button indicators, surely I wouldn't have done too badly if I skipped the tutorial. 2 of 3 repaired. Oh, I missed one. Is this not repaired? Oh. It was like 7% missing. It's got a gravity indicator as well. Right on. Excellent. I guess I am on the correct side then. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I just need to get this off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory. Best of luck. Try to avoid getting yourself killed. All right. Now I jump into it. This like starting area is like huge. I feel like I'm gonna miss a bunch of stuff. Oh well. I can already see in the future I'm going to take significant damage or even game over by walking off a ledge and rapidly gaining acceleration, because you just kind of do that. What have we here? Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockrise from top left. Hornfels, Gosson, Slate, and Feldspar. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we never would have gotten off the ground. Are these, like devs or like extra credits. Outer Wilds Ventures Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Adel Rock. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. Oh, hell. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited. It's making me nauseous. Just think. You'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing the tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. Not even one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You're to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gerbo brought it back with them from Giants Deep, and Hornfell's just finished prepping up for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Look at this yapper. This piece of Nomai writing is essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh, okay. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction. She says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adel Rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered in Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. I don't know if you know what Archipelago is, where you connect different games together using a program, but I did Outer Wilds and didn't have any of the needed equipment, like the translator, so I was playing and not being able to read anything. I've heard of it. I think I looked at the website and I was like, I don't know what any of this is, so I just closed it. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from the skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as a shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai had originated. They disappeared. I might have to start skimming some of this stuff because it's like, Space International has been a great boon, allows to modify expedition. For example, the little scout, boasts of warp retrieval capability. Drastically, okay. Using Nomai technology. A Nomai crystal. A local gravity distortion. Okay, so Nomai crystals can change gravity. Anglerfish. They caught him. Star is massive enough it can fuse carbon into every, like, heaviance. Gravity and explode violent. Supernova. One day be the fate of our own sun. That's gotta be billions of years off, though, right? Okay. Goes older, runs out of hydrogen, starts to contract. Yes. If you're not sure how stars work, that's how they work. These balls move on their own. Ground's perfectly level. So what do you think causes a spooky motion? The answer is the moon as it orbits planets. The moon pulls the balls. Let's look up. Yeah, I gotta imagine not being able to translate any of that text might not be very good. Whoa. Okay. So we got Timberhearth, the Hourglass Twins. Can I zoom in? Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. The Ember and Ash Twin. Whatever this thing is. The Dark Bramble. That's where that anglerfish was from. Giant's Deep. Something. How far out does this go? Oh, okay. You know, from the little bits I've seen from this game, I thought this whole solar system was going to be much bigger. It might still be, because, you know, that's just like the map that you see at the beginning of the game, but... This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. Tiny patch of the whole sky, galaxies. I think I need to sit down. They have discovered space. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day, just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Okay, launch codes are dash 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 dot dot dash dot. Got that? Good. That will be on your test. Ooh, what's this? Strange tracks moving around the ground appears to react to conscious observation. Level-headed among us realize there must be some optical illusion. Exists in all possible states until it observed. Both sides of the debate agree. Extremely creepy. Okay. Wow. The quantum rock. I have a theoretical degree in quantum physics. The statue just steal my memories? Hey. I think it'd be best, after seeing that happen, to just never tell anybody about it. That's probably fine. Hey, so did you get a look at the Nomai statue? The statue is glowing. Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue is doing what? Eyes open, then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get that statue's eyes to open. Nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said that they were going back to Giant's Deep. I don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'll be able to tell you? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, no, I'm really jealous you're going into space. I see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statues, okay? Good luck, and safe flying. Sounds like Giant's Deep is a good place to go. Who's to stop me from just flying around my own planet, though? Some interesting things around here. Tefra. Going into space today? Going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Don't worry, I'll come back. That's what Feldspar said too, but they never did. Hornfels will be really sad if you don't come back. Like how sad it makes them to talk about Feldspar. So you should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I'm leaving and I ain't never coming back. I'm going out. Way out. Far out into the galaxy. To a far off land known as Australia. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. Going to space like it's a Scouts camping trip? Yeah. Casual space launch. He's saying you're crazy? I'm not crazy. He's crazy. I'm normal. Everyone else is crazy, and I'm the normal one. I'm the only normal one. All right. I got my suit. I spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy free oxygen. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. We got gravity crystal. We got, looks like a water heater with some stuff strapped to it. That's probably fine. Got a ship log. Rumor mode. Planet Herthian is the main source of explosions. The one and only Herthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. Sisters never. Okay. Cave at the very center of the timber. Oh, swiftly brothers. Okay. The Addle Rock. Then in my text on the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Addle Rock.
I'm just looking for the bathroom. You're banned from that too. I am banned from the bathroom?
Every bathroom.
No!
Hello, Malu. Gabbro Grandpa went to Giant's Deep. Okay. Okay, maybe we go to Addle Rock first, since it's closer and we got some things for that. Rumor mode. I see, okay. These are like, this is my little pin board. This is, Lunar Ruins, and then we got a path to go to Gabbro. So I think I'm gonna start on the Lunar Ruins first. How was the game? Hope you've been well. Yeah, I've been doing decent. How were you? You banned. Hold on, I'm just checking something. It just felt like I was getting some frame drops, that's all. Okay. Still a little sick, but better than this morning. At least you're doing better, right? Whoa. Off to a great first launch. I was expecting to, like, you know, just be up in space. Don't worry, guys. I'll fix it. Whoop. What is even broken? Maury's always the worst when you're sick. True. Okay, I was going by the little, oh, this is really stuck. Come on. Port thruster bank damaged. What the frick is the port thruster bank? I don't know. I'm back, everyone. Did you forget your spacesuit? Don't worry about it. Hey. Yeah. Can I just reset it if I go back up to the observatory?
Cute dinner date. Oh, try it with the sauce, bro. Trust me, you'll like it. Ooh, yeah. Saucy. Do you like it? Yeah? Want some more?
Try it with the sauce, bro.
Tasty. Thank you.
I thought we were... I thought I was out in space, like in orbit, but I was not. Excuse me, just gonna make my way back on over to the observatory. I took the long way around because I couldn't remember how to get back. There it is. I was able to watch now Lost and Gamble with Friends. Hello, Fruit. How's it going? Oh, you cannot reset this. Maybe if I just go lay down, it'll fix itself. I thought I was in... What you missed is I thought I was in orbit, but I wasn't. And then I crashed back down to the ground and... Now my ship won't take off. Oops. Happens to the best of us. See, there it is. GG. I'm resetting. Did I just die? Bad dream or something? Sleep under the stairs for the launch, but yes, me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. That was the game? It's over now? You crash your ship and die right away. Okay. Yeah, I took off and then didn't realize that I was going back down. Because I thought I was in orbit. And then it got stuck on top of a water wheel. So I couldn't get out and fix it. Let's try this again. I wanted to go to the Addle Rock. There we go. Suit up. Flight was very disorienting for me at first. Yeah, it's because everything is smaller and closer together than I thought it would be. Oh. Okay. What does this do? Anything? Lets me hear the sun, I think. What about this? Space. Whoa. Okay. That one sounds pretty windy, wherever that is pointing to. Is that ash? No, Brittle Hollow. Okay. Okay. Do I have a... Yeah, the log. Text on the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device. Okay, we gotta calibrate something on We gotta calibrate this. Can't believe they named a whole city after a dish made by wrapping a beef with loin and pastry. What were they thinking? Oh, here we go. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear and follow signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points at just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I mostly calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Our search for the eye is Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Okay. I see. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Manan, those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin, built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Brittle Hollow, South Pole. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other Traveler's pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. Can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of the Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Gotcha. They named multiple cities after it. Okay. So this was a locator, but it's doesn't work on Adelrock. Is there anything else on Adelrock? Yes, there is. Esker. I can just compare drinking hot coffee to drinking a hot fart? Huh? What is she doing? I mean, I feel like that's a private discussion sort of thing. Not something that you just go and tell everyone, but... Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go, anything else you wanted to ask? Some things should stay in the VC. Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control. Wormfells and Gusson, mostly, and they radio up on the chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Is that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked in red in your minimap, but the Adel Rock is a pretty small moon. Just go north. You can't miss it. Very funny. Oh, Stars Bob, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started our wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping an eye on things. So tired from doing taxes. Ew, taxes. Gross. No thanks. Oh, I see. Okay, my map's on the left here. Here it is, the North Pole. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Biddle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gusson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I better talk to Nice. Is that it? Sounds like it's still there. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, what's that? Okay, learned some new things today. Okay, we can do Ryback, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, So we got Giant's Deep and Brittle Hollow, and there's a harmonica somewhere on Timber Hearth. Interesting, interesting. Shall we go to Brittle Hollow? It is closer. The Interloper. Might have to check that out sometime. Alright, Brittle Hollow it is. Okay, that was... I thought I hit a tree or something. Oops. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should have tried land closer to something. I'm just kind of out in the middle of nowhere here. Yeah, here we go. Are we gonna need to nap? She's dead. How do you refill fuel? Like that? Oh, there we go. Found it. Ghost matter? Okay. Just don't go in there, I guess. Is it always marked by these little crystal things? I feel like it might be. Didn't drink enough hot fart. Okay. What's in here? Gravity distortion crystals? Do some wall running? Gravity Crystal Workshop. That would make sense for all the gravity crystals. That must be Riebeck, right? The Hanging City. Gravity cannon. Oh, he's like down here. Camera more reliable at determining danger crystals? Yeah. That wasn't me. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You wanna know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I'm engaging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. Oh, cool. What is it? Learn something new about the Nomai, though. I'd love to hear it. Where should I explore? Oh, wow. Where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very... no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. But it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here. There's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Ooh. Yeah, you probably don't want to go in that. Probably. What's this? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Could be fun, though. Like a nice tight hug. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Whoop. Ah, okay. Oh, it set itself back up. I hope my ship wasn't on that. No, it wasn't. It's up there. Dang, the guy that's terrified of space is on the rock that's just like exploding. Ooh. Ooh. What'd I miss? I went through a wormhole or something. Whoops. Oh, left bumper. There we go. Where the frick am I? I see. I see. That's probably not good. Cats needed a snack. Well, you know. You know how it is. What am I looking at out here? Black hole and a white hole are two connected ends of space-time event? Yeah, just a light trek back to my ship. Just a small miscalculation. What is this? I wonder if it has a tree in it. That would probably be good for my health. Ooh, there's a thing there. Ooh, but there's also a thing here. Can I go in here? Huh? I think maybe I'm gonna stay inside for this one, actually. Okay, so I guess the sun exploded. That's not supposed to happen. Oh yeah, you can see it getting redder over time. A ship is a death trap, right? Yeah, it's a death trap, a really powerful death trap. I mean, it is. All suns die eventually. They explode, and all life as we know it will be completely wiped out. Everything that you know and hold dear will be replaced by infinite void and darkness, like much of the space around us. But really what I was saying is it's not supposed to happen that quickly in the game. Because they're like, who knows how long it will take? Because it takes a really long time for this to happen. And then, you know, a couple days later it blew up. Learning this in school and despairing like it's going to happen the next day. Don't worry. It'll be a quick death. It'll be over before you even know it. Okay, we want to go to this thing. Let's not forget my spacesuit. I almost did forget it there. Could happen right now. And we won't know until 8 minutes have passed. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Ooh, quantum knowledge. Ooh, like those rocks. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, roots, and all. This is not normal. Even with this alien planet, I've never even seen them move. Is that possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant or my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. The rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Kuhn is right. The trees do move. Interesting. Very interesting. Can you wake me up at 9? Thanks. Okay. And if I don't, it's because the sun exploded and the gamma rays wiped everything out instantaneously. And everyone's already dead, so there's no reason for you to wake up. Southern Observatory. If I don't make it tonight, guys, that's why. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I want to go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Places above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. The Crossroads. Interesting. Can I go up this? I can. But it ends here. Okay. Just wait until the planet's on its side, and then you can go in. Is this back over by Rybeck? It sounds like it. How can I get up in there? Black hole slingshot? Imagine. Oh. Push the wrong button. Ow. Space looks a lot different than you imagined. Yeah, me too. There we go. I don't know why, but I keep accidentally pressing right bumper. Oh, it's one of the guys. Oh, it's like a launcher? Launch me over there? I guess I'll land on this one. The last thing you want to see before you launch yourself. I guess after you launch yourself. Just the entire thing breaking away. Is there like anything over here? Or am I just like skipping around these for no reason? Because it kind of feels like I'm skipping around these for no reason. Oh, I'm like standing right in front of it. I see. Hmm. That probably would have been bad. Ooh, oxygen. Ow. Looks like there used to be rocks here. There's something there. Okay, I guess we go up. Unless there's something hidden down here. No, okay. Imagine. Here we go. Now we're gaming. What is this? What am I looking at? Giant steep projection stone? As we're lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. You should have seen it. We thought it would be possible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Kazawa convinced me to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollows, a southern observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool, if I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? Don't mind me the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole. I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one of the Brittle Hollows gravity cannon, one of the Tower quantum knowledge. Whoa. Huh? Huh? Construction void. Yard has been using cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. That's right, now crafting them out to determine why this happened. An update is now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Cyclones that Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These cyclones guys typically uses to send components into orbit. It's a rare type of cyclone that spins opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. Background way showing me your handiwork. Intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone, but it was really necessary to build a model to tell me that. Okay, so these go downwards. Clockwise go up, counterclockwise go down. Oh, I almost missed this. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. One of your favorite quotes ever is on this planet. What if I miss it? It does it for like a second. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. And that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts, Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north of the ruins on the equator to try and find the way down. Rybeck's ship? Oh, I'm not allowed in it. Damn. It's like Christmas morning for me. She really liked this game. I've heard it's really good. And he said he fell. He must have accidentally fell into that. I'm tempted to just jump back down in there. Looks like I don't have much time left anyway, so I might as well go talk to him. Boom. Can I ask you something? I learned something. Okay, never mind. I thought he would like to know what was up in that thing, but whatever. I guess not. Ow. Wall there. I just wanted to try to launch my way up in there with that. But I'm wondering if it's even possible. Oh, is it open now? You were cooking for a minute. Yeah, I was cooking something. How's the sun looking? I gotta grab some fuel. It's been better. Because I've determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object are displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions that this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Berto Hollow. It isn't originally from this planet. This quantum shard is from wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Unique signals coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend is wandering moon sounds the same. They're the same signal this shard produces calling for the Giants Deep, Timber Hearth, and Hourglass Twins. Tower shard. Quantum fluctuations. Oh, there's one out there. Monka. Uh-oh. How's my understanding of quantum physics? I know that some things can depend on how they are observed or if they're not being observed. Stuff like that. I want to see what this is. Is this the thing that keeps bombarding it? Looks like it. It'll buff out. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, what's that? Get me in there. Like a glove? How's this thing at handling lava temperatures? Good enough. Yeah. There's a hospital evacuation. Volcanic activity. Solar activity detected. Timber Hearth. In the Timber Hearth mines, the last type of neuroscience is survives longest in the direct heat. He said it's more of the same. For additional testing, we're attempting to improve the durability of our forge has already burned through everything you sent. Delivering one of the Hollow's lantern immediately fired up, crafting the Ash Twins Project's protective shell. An encasement that's supernova proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Eventually, we also have an updated instrument needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. More initially than we thought. Significantly more. The smallest crack or opening the protective shell would destroy everything. Is this supposed to be like a very short hint or something at something? Oh, if I'm standing in the water, I can see. I kept standing out of the water. Where is this? All right, who wants to go check on the sun? Me. Ooh, she's looking real nice. She's looking real crispy. How close can you get to it? I also want to know what this thing is. Oh, not that. The other thing that's close to it, that's like right next to the sun, that's... Going crazy. Oh, is it the Ash Twin? Oh, it is. Oh, no. The thing that I was thinking of, I think was swallowed up by the sun as it expanded. You can get as close as possible until your ship melts. Oh. It has a protective layer. What is that? Dude, it launches me so far out. Can I just autopilot to it? Why are you the way that you are? That's probably fine. I think we learned something. Did we learn something? I don't know if we learned anything. Did we learn anything?
Homer, you're supposed to slide those doors open.
These are the things we learned right here. You got all that? We learned they were cyclones to get past the current. And what even is that that's shooting off at the starting? A cannon? Is that the cannon? My cannon is every time the sun explodes, a daily meme plays. I love being in a time loop. What is that? There's just so many things that are just flying by that I want to go and look at. You know what I mean? I haven't even picked where we're going. I kind of want to look around Timberhearth a little bit.
Are there any baddies in Sweet Green?
Hello, lady. How are you? Here on the ship is pretty cool, by the way. Yeah. Fill up my cork board. All right. We're just kind of looking around. Should be able to follow things eventually. I'm sure that has some significance. Backseater. Just woke up. Nice, nice. I'm doing all right. Where is Feldspar? Gotta be around here somewhere, right? Right. Ghost matter. Oops. Oh, so there is. Interesting. Where is Feldspar? Pretty rocks. Just put some in your room. Outer Wild's going pretty all right. Oh, wow. There's a lot over here. We're slowly uncovering things. I feel like there is stuff around here, but I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe it'll be more relevant later. DLC. There's DLC for this game? A whole other game, apparently? Oh, jeez. What's this? Mining Site 2B. Oh, man. Just sneeze my head off real quick. 2B? Like the robot? A lot of skeletons down in these mines. Still amazed how much ore is in the Ash Twin project requires. This is the ore for the remaining towers being built in Ash Twin. The completed towers I've seen are quite large. Material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. Mining here will be used to craft immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Lead here Clan's decision to use timber hearths or only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. They're sealing off all the entrances. I hope they planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Ash Twin Projection Stone. Oops. Two, 3. 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 out of 7. Interesting. Untranslated in my writing. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh no, this ore should be the last we need for the Ash Twin project. So you finish the shell that seals off the central chamber. We'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. This is exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check. Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flower opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay. What were they sealing themselves? I'm assuming they were sealing themselves off from the sun exploding. Because they mentioned being able a shell that would be able to survive a supernova or something like that, right? Oh, it's all water down here. Okay. Whoa. I see. He's in the walls. He's right there. Just stuck playing his harmonica all day. Okay, yep. I should have expected that to happen like that. Is there anything else out here? Well, this must be the normal way to get in. Yeah, okay. Across the bridge. I just had to be obnoxious and fly my ship in here. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? Share similar formations and strata? Sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe, says we'll continue mining. Okay. The opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about. When our clan used to travel across the universe, I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Ah, yes. That's us, by the way. Do you think I'll die if I go down in here? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, they say. Somebody's campsite? That goes up into something and then another way out. Okay, what is up here, though? Beam me up. Okay, I'll beam myself up. Okay, there we go. Oh. This place looks familiar. Whee! You never know what's under ground. That's how you imagine the miracle of birth is. You just get blasted out like that.
Lots of candles, light them up.
Dynamite.
Wow, that's nice and bright. What kind of candles are those? Ah, lose the candle.
Dynamite. No. Where's this one go? Ow. Oh, it's one of those rocks. Where'd it go? Oh, it's swapping places with a tree. It's always dark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade across old bark. It's always dark in the ancient glade across old bark, the quiet shade. Ant-coated meme. Hey, that sun getting kind of big. Watch your jet. Property of church. I've detected a strange signal coming somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to a signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason two signals are probably related. Not much about quantum moons is no one's ever been able to land on. Hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. We're gonna have to land on the quantum moon. It's getting closer. Whoa. Ow. All right, interesting. Couldn't they have just like put all this in my ship to begin with? I feel like that would have been really useful. All right, let's check our log. See what we got. Ash Twin Project. We found Quantum Grove. More hints on the Quantum Moon. Hourglass Twins. Tower of the Quantum Knowledge. Did I miss something in there? Okay. Nice autopilot. I guess the autopilot doesn't consider if there's a sun in the way. That's good to know for future reference. Wanted you gone. Throw him into the sun immediately. I want to catch that. I don't think there's any chance I will ever catch that. am getting closer. Looks like I'm getting closer anyway. Whoa. Getting to the point in Metrovanias where you have to look up a guide for the little shitter collectible to go every single location because you don't know what one you missed. Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite. I'm still in autopilot. Going back to find the one tiny little collectible that you missed, and then it's like in an area that you have to do like several hours of gameplay to get to. Because you missed it on your first play. Like your first pass. Oops. Okay, you can catch up to it. Good to know. It's like the same size as my ship, so it's like you're not close to it, you're not close to it, you're not close to it, you're not close to it. There it is. Takes 5 years just to slow down as well. We love inertia. Weirdly, the scout camera does not have inertia. So you can't just launch it off into whatever. What is this thing? All right, match the velocity of it. It's something. Where is it going? What is it? If I stand on it, will it mess up its trajectory? Okay. Is my ship still there? Yeah, there it is. I guess we just keep following this thing. Whoop. Did it open up? Why does it look like it's more open now? No, it's not. Okay. It's just the lights on it. What? Yeah, this thing's far out. I don't think this is anything to me right now. I don't think it's helpful to me. The interloper. Hilton lock. There's more to explore here. Okay, I did miss some stuff in the Quantum Grove. There's like a riddle there. Volcanic testing site. The Quantum Moon. Well, it's got the little sun thing on it, right? The Nomias or whatever use. Yeah, that little symbol right there. Seeing my brain work things out is wonderful. So it launched from... Oh, geez. It must have came from their cannon, right? I wonder if I can just, like, autopilot my way back. Where would we go? Giant's Deep, I guess? Maybe we can catch the interloper. You see where it launches from? No? Yeah. I just wanted to run out and catch the projectile that it shot out. But there was a cannon thing that I saw. I guess I can take a bite of my food while we wait. I'll just catch the cannon itself. Next sun cycle. Yeah, it was 100 kilometers out, and I gotta hit the retro rockets. you see that red dot over there as well? Oh, that must just be how that planet is. I do like the space exploration type games, though. Those are fun. I do love the aesthetic. It is sort of what I want to base my redesign on. Oh, hey, this is what that the black hole took me out of. Is there anything interesting about the interloper? It doesn't look very interesting, other than the fact that it's like just flying around. Ooh, it's very slippery. I can ice skate on the interloper. Rocket ice skating. Oh, what's this? This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon, an Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface? This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue investigating the surface. I hope that doesn't happen to my ship. I mean, I didn't land on the dark side of it. So should be alright. She'll be right. Okay. I've learned that I can recall this, though. From Ember Twin, was it? Ow. Just slam my shins into the ice. Luckily, I pack a med kit. Let's see if this will take me into the sun again. What's worse, that or Razor Scooter to the shins? Good question. Because I've definitely taken both to the shin. I think the Razor Scooter still beats it. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Or were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. collision imminent. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on the planet's surface. Escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Kowalski. Status report. Analysis. Even this star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. But these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Interesting. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter here. Cavern Murray found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? Path to the shelter site. I have left directions to guide you there. We must hurry. This pathway must be filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand. Make sure no one is lost. Yeah, let's build a shelter in the sand. Ow. I had to see if that actually would hurt me. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. We'll examine the horror that lies in this terminus layer, provided we live through this. Bunker. Oh, I see. He's filling up with sand. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. While these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Emergency escape hatch. No! Man. Alright, I guess that's all we're going to see from this. Ow. Like that, it made a thump. I've seen this before. Just picturing what you crashing into stuff would look like from third person, cackling to myself. Thud. Is this anything? I think this is where I came from. This door will need to remain closed for some time. I and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design an Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Sunless City. The Sunless City, 300 meters. Was the Ash Twin like dumping sand into this planet or something? Ooh, it's one of these things. But there's no thing laying nearby? I wonder if our character can feel the pain of the sun exploding. You can just feel that death every time. Okay, well, I think I missed my chance to get into the Sunless City, unfortunately. Eternal suffering. This one should be decreasing in size, right? Is that egg sound from Hat in Time? Yeah. It was. Must be 8 p.m. This is when I normally wake up, because my alarm is just going off. Ball knowledge. I did play Hat in Time a lot. Ooh. As I first deliver Yarrow, one warp core fresh from Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. Confess, I'm deeply curious about what you poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so visit the station would be doubly useful. I'd like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. The White Hole Station, White Hole Station. Flirt with my sister, romantic matters, her density rivals neutron stars. We'll meet her on the White Hole Station. Okay, more answers than the White Hole Station, which I assume is from jumping into the black hole, and then you come out the white hole, and that was that station that I was in momentarily before the sun blew up the first time. Oh, Smay, what's up? How's it going? Whoa! Huh? Return warp status charge. Step onto the warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Oh. I unlocked a warp station, I guess? Is that permanent? I hope it's permanent. Hey, wait a second. My ship's not supposed to be over there. Oh, I think I know how my ship got over there now. What have we here? A scroll? Do I have a reader I can put this into? Ah, here we go. Friend visiting from the Hanging City. We're planning the Ash Twin project, the high energy lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. But the high energy lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kone would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Scroll. Who's this? One of the Nomia? He was wearing the thing. This one's broken? Oh, you can get in from underneath somehow. Oh, here we go. Some time's passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. You don't find that funny. I think the sun is exploding. Quick, read it. Read it, read it, read it, read it, read it. Okay, I want to go see the cannon, I guess. No time to waste, Slate. Is that facing a different way? Okay, it's just orbiting Giant's Deep. I see. Giant's Deep, love that place. Looks kind of spooky. Just trying to catch this stupid cannon. Is this a landing pad? Kind of looks like one. All right, ship, don't go anywhere. Walking outside one day and seeing that sun is red. It could be tomorrow. Oh, this is like the thing at the White Hole. Launch module? Whoops. Probe tracking module. And the control module. Where is my son already? He lights up my day. Okay. Damn true. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Flip up and down between rooms, I guess. Launch module projection stone. What else we got? Giant's Deep. Mellow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our eldest curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. Alright to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Given the orbital probe cannon, all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. As fast as it can, as far as it can. Make some adjustments. Okay. Will this be the same as we read last time? No. Bad news, Avon. Zero says there's a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. To Privet and Mello, they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Mello and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. I'm trying to pull a locomotive limb. Ahaha. Okay. Hey, come back here. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. I'm receiving data from probe. Structure and compromise during launch. Damage from multiple modules detected. Okay. Damage report. Severe structural stress. Assessing damage to modules. No structural damage. Launch. Viewport window fracture module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Whoops. How did it... I wonder how it shot off before we got here. Can I go back through here, please? Thank you. Oh, yeah. She's broke. Right. So I wonder what the little white thing that shoots out is. Because there's the probe. Is that the tracking module that shoots out? Or is that the probe itself? Looks like they picked up something from the planet as well. Oops. Wrong button. The little white thing that shoots out. Sus. You know what I mean? Anyway. Here we go. Whee! Wait. We are indeed upside down. Oop. Whoa. Oh, it's another one of those teleport things. The gravity is quite strong here. Can I activate it? Welcome to Giant's Deep, friends. I'm excited to meet the statues. I'm not in my dwelling, I'm looking at my workshop below, inside the island. No, I guess not. Alright, that's something. I'm gonna test the memory statues tonight. Flux says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Fox specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see that test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Fox will let us see a later test. I'm like trying to read it, but there's like fucking water all over my screen. Hello? What the fuck was that? It like wouldn't let me walk off that. Oh, is that where I was supposed to land? Statue workshop. It's broken. Because of course it's broken. Okay. It just like didn't do it. No, I wish I'd landed my ship down here. Damn it. Back up we go. There's another way in somewhere. I have another interest here as well. Well, a couple interests here. Time's a wasting. What else we got around here? Perfect landing. Ooh, it's the cannon. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giants Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I'd given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mello and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital cannon to install the probe tracking system. I know my brother Evans and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Mello a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. And they did it anyway. Just bought a hard copy of Bloodborne. I'm very excited. Generally don't remember the last time I bought a physical game. You know, I know Shar still has a PlayStation, so I'm tempted to also pick up a physical copy of Bloodborne. And there's a cam link. Okay, here's the different modules. We know about that. We know all about that. Yeah, I've seen this. Deal with our whole ass PlayStation because too lazy to deal with the other way. Bad news, Evans. Zero says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. In here. Okay, yeah. I read all this. 13 minutes, 15 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Alright, up and around. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Things are going pretty well, I think. Wandering around and looking at things. As you do. Brittle hollow projection. I gotta take this back over there, I guess. What do we got here? Orbital cannon assembly one somehow sank down beneath the current. Oh, I think I read all this already. Yes, I know about that. Okay. Do these things work underwater as well? They do. Okay, I see. They had these little, looks like little gravity things that will catch the cyclones and launch up to drop the orbital cannon in space. And that's what just happened. Nomai is pronounced Nomai. She will kill you if you get it wrong. The Nami? Right, we gotta go in the Australian cyclones. You have to go in from the top. Oh, yeah. Okay, you gotta go in from the top. Wow. Ooh, we got energy jellyfish. Look at those. Okay. I figured that would do something bad. Bro is playing Subnautica. Okay. Dang you. What about this thing? Does it launch it out? If I hit this? Yes. What is this? The bottom of an island? Is there anything else around here? The nucleus. Look, there's a thing. Okay. big ball of electricity that I'm not quite sure if I'm meant to be able to get into. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. In case you were wondering. Yeah, this is like the only thing that I see around here. Right now, anyway. This must be just pulling me back out. Whoa! Ah, I see. Okay, that must be the only way I can get in there then. Not that high up. Hmm. I think that's my way up in there, though. Let me take a good look around it. No obvious entrances down here. Doesn't appear to be. Maybe I just need to be closer to it. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't close enough to it. No, the sun's exploding. Aw, man. Alright, I guess we can just go straight here next time. Quick, get in the water. That would surely save you from a sun explosion. The music in this game, yeah, it's really good. Ugh. Yeah, what is that? Let's go for it. Get straight back in there. It would have been funny if I just like perfectly aligned. My autopilot was smacking into that. I haven't stopped on this island yet, so I'm gonna do that first. Try not to blow up my ship this time. We're raw dogging giants deep. They call me Kratos. Gabbro, nice. It's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time late makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Huh, right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they'd died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember it by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to the big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. I played my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop, so no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be the leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. That's new with me, but hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of. Let's talk about you, you know? Oh. The Nomai statue. The Nomai statue stores memories. And they put a time loop machine on the Ash Twin because we know that it can survive assault like the sun exploding shortly. So it must have some sort of trigger when the sun explodes to activate the time loop. That's my guess anyway. What are you doing out here? What are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out of the water, then less peaceful. Really, does that happen? Does that happen often? I can't see anything like that ever happening. He's pretty chill about it. Start hypnotizing. I'm telling you, they're pulling a transfer stare long enough. Where should I explore in Giant Sheet? I think it started every time I look back. He's seen a bright flash in the sky. Yeah. Statue Island, I'm calling it. I'm gonna find the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? Beach Statue Island, where that whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you meant like tell you more about it. I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. It's a strong current that weighs beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current. Either idea worked. All 2 ideas. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. It's also the one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. What about that one over there? You seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in the path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet, somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slade or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Found your quantum poem. Yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? Works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up and scares the daylights out of you. That'd be pretty epic. Good idea, Gabra. Your last Glup-Shido collectible. Let's go. Glup-Shido. It's a... it's like a meme for, like, throwaway... Star Wars background Star Wars characters. Yum. Okay. Would you describe the gaming experience? My sister was thinking about getting this game. I think it's fun. It's a lot of, you just go around and find stuff, and then you get, like, clues that point you in different directions. But it's pretty fun. Flying gets a little getting used to, but it's not, like, too overly complicated. Term for non-memorable character in Star Wars, mainly, yeah. Oh, I should probably be watching out for those. I think it's a really good game if you like... if your favorite thing about, like, Subnautica was, like, following a trail of clues. And not the survival part of it. How many times have you accidentally slammed into a planet hard enough to die? Has it been 1 or 2 times? Well, I guess the first time wasn't accidentally. I accidentally crashed my ship on the very first planet. So then I purposefully threw myself off a ledge. It's definitely not for everyone, but it can be a very rewarding game. Yeah. It's a game where you have to actually think a little bit, I guess. So if you like thinking, you know. I think this campfire will be enough to melt this. Is this ice? I don't even know what this is. Looks like they caught a couple of them, huh? Got their ass. If I did a bit of Googling because I got all the pieces and was like, that's cool. Now what do I do with it? Okay, now what? Ow. Okay, I lit the campfire over there. Is that anything? My ankles. It's okay, I got a med kit in here. Oh yeah, they also have a like a little cork board type thing to help you keep track of all your clues. Give you an idea of where to go next. Two times I Google something only because I need to go somewhere else first rather than trying to work on the one problem the whole time. Play this game, get stuck on a puzzle, look at your phone in secret for like 3 minutes and pretend to figure it out yourself. Oh! I got it! Good old animal well. It's the Statue Island. Okay, I need to... Oh. I need to find a... Whoops. Why do I do that so much? Oh, there it is. I'm looking for the Australian cyclone. Got an essay on Tuesday. Gross. Ew. He did an Outer Wilds too. I would hate for anybody to think I'm not smart enough to figure something out. The Australian cyclone, yeah, it's spinning the opposite way. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. We're good. I didn't get close enough to the rock before I started ascending. Foolish samurai. Different planets. No, this is just, the cyclones are just this planet thing. The one spinning clockwise shoot things up in the air, and the one spinning counterclockwise pull them down under the water. There's like several different planets. I'm just exploring this one at the moment. What is this? Nothing important at the moment. Needs more context. Suspicious pool. Sus. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Is this the quantum tower? Speaking of pools, did you like the Backrooms movie? Yes, I did. I thought it was quite good. I also like that if you watch Kane Parsons' YouTube Backroom series, you can see some similarities and how that might be tying into the movies that he's making for it. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. Seek the Wandering Arch. Oh, a friend. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh, okay. I see. There we go. That should hold it in place. Yes. What is that? And why is it moving? It's a quantum object. %90 sure this is a puzzle you looked up too. The arch and crystal do not naturally meet. Oh. Can you not put it away? Whoops. Will it show up if I do this? No. I should have taken another picture. There we go. It's just quantum stuff. Like, how hard can it be? When you observe it, nothing changes. When you don't observe it, something changes. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to use a scout for this. I can take a picture of this. I find quantum physics very interesting. The whole theory of things that only exist when being perceived. Yeah, it was it's a whole thing where it's like what was it? Some very small atom type thing. Electrons, neutrons, I don't remember. Behave differently passing through a barrier if you observed it or if you didn't. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you in the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who come before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Honestly, I feel kind of dumb that I didn't realize that, like, yeah, obviously looking at a picture of it is like observing it, right? But whatever. All fundamental particles do that. The famous one is electrons, though. Okay, yeah, electrons. That's the one I was thinking of. Is that a thing? Is that just a tutorial? I think that might just be a tutorial. Let's check our ship log. I don't think you're dumb at all. It isn't obvious something you picked up in the areas thing pretty quickly. Thanks. Thanks. The Tower of Quantum Trials. Okay. Quantum Grove. Quantum Moon. So that means if we're able to take a picture of the quantum moon, we should be able to land on it. Not a pipe argument because you're not looking at the wall, you're looking at a picture of the wall, so it's not actually the wall, but a recreated form of it. Yeah, I guess that's kind of my assumption in my head was that it's like, it's not actually that thing. Where's the quantum moon? Is that it? Does it? I would assume it moves every time I look away from it, right? Yes. Because now it's over here. Is that it? Have I already flown into the sun? Yes, on accident. Well, we learned a lot of useful information today. Took another picture and lost your picture of the moon. Yeah. Well, it like disappeared, and then I tried to take another picture, but it didn't really matter because I think the picture disappeared because the sun was exploding. Yeah, things tend to not matter anymore after the sun explodes. Speaking from experience. All right. I think it's about time we call it. This was going to be a shorter stream. And it is, unfortunately. I was going to make it like a... I was going to play it. Like, this is a type of game where I would just sit here and play it like all day. Crunchy. Shorter stream? Yeah, just like under 4 hours. Sun just randomly explodes? Not randomly. Every 22 minutes. Oh, there you go. Gotta wake the trash panda soon. Yeah, in like 3 minutes. This is a really fun game, though. I'm looking forward to playing it more. Is your favorite game? It is a pretty nice game. It is pretty cool. I do like it. But I think this is where we will part ways. So we'll go ahead and start a raid. Thanks for watching, VOD watchers. And yeah, I'm going to end all my streams besides the, well, you know. Bye, TikTok. And Twitter and YouTube and the VODs, the VOD watcher.